My name is Vivian Kai. Local, welcome to the City Newsroom, where we are coming to you from Pokwasi, Mayera, where residents here are protesting against bad roads here. The drivers in particular this morning started a protest against bad roads here. Currently, there are some police officers right behind me trying to put out the fire that has been put up by these drivers. So let's take you to see the roads in particular, speak to the policemen as well as residents here. Stay with us on the City Newsroom. I've been joined by the commander in charge of this area.
You can see there is a demonstration going on. The leadership of the four communities, namely Afiama, Mayera, Abensu, and Edusa, they've written to the police to notify the police about their intended demonstration. So after that, the date was set, and that is today. And it started 5 a.m.
2 weeks ago, I walk on straight. Sekwani here is about 3-4 minutes drive. Fiti Afiama to Fase Hospital. Or Wolebemu, me come one because of quarantine or bread no kekemu. Me to me bonso or what to can. You can say me sweaty sana me no because me try me na me shele de no kanuma. Oh wash me. Me no do 8 minutes again the wo. Me jira ni channel the wo 8 minutes no the wo. Well, you can just imagine say nipa I didn't fast or bread with or kwan with mu. She say wakọ fire refo a emergency a wo pese otumrika in the hospital. Hwe kwan we so. Wan hwe na wo wash wo. Utumrika so wo so kan so wo bubu no. Me kofi and dey na me fa hwe me yire ne me ma.
Yesre. Say wo kwan constitution paper mu so o ma ye kwan ne de a. And dey odi animu o mo hwe so o mo se o ma ye kwan no. Na kwan no mo ye no. O so o mo chi no.
But I'm taking you to another story now, which is coming from the Western region. The spokesperson for the families of the 3 kidnapped Takoradi girls, Michael Hayford Grant, has welcomed the acting IGP's promise to ensure a fair DNA process and also punish any police officer who might have compromised the investigations. The acting IGP, James Opomboino, earlier today held a closed-door meeting with the 4 families of the kidnapped girls. The visit comes after officials of the Western Regional Police Command and a team of clinical psychologists and forensic experts from the Police Criminal Investigations Department met the families and requested for the DNA samples.
They came to, greet the family as well, and at the same time, they plead to the family to cooperate with their DNA test that they wanted to do, and then the family also come up with their views and other stuff. And I think for now, where we are heading towards to, we think we are in the right direction. We are going to do the DNA test just for them to know that indeed the skeleton is not our skeleton. And we also pleaded to the police people that in all course we would love to do the private as in the independent one, so that we can verify the reports from the police and then the reports from the DNA, the private one. So.
Meanwhile, the Director of Police Public Affairs, ACP David Eklu, says the police headquarters is currently reviewing a disciplinary report on the 4 police officers who were on duty during the cell break by one of the accused kidnappers, Sam Odotek Wales, for the necessary action to be taken. ACP Eklu, who says the report has been with the police headquarters since July, was speaking at the Western Regional Police Command in Sekondi after he joined the IGP to visit all 4 families of the kidnapped girls. His comments follow incessant demands by the families of the kidnapped girls for sanctions against the officers who were on duty when the suspect escaped from police cell. And you should also remember that the suspect is already currently serving a jail term for jailbreak. Now, government has, for the second time in recent years, paid compensation to families whose relatives were unfairly killed by police officers. In the Aswasi shooting, where 7 young men were wrongly killed by police officers, each family received 250,000 Ghana cedis, although no police officer has been punished as yet. In the latest incident, government has given up to 250,000 Ghana cedis each as compensation for families of 4 deceased victims in the Fuasi shooting. Also, in the Ashanti region, the 4 died after police officers allegedly opened fire into a crowd of protesters over the sighting of the Echuma Kwawoma district capital from Fuasi to Tridie in February 2018. 32 other victims who suffered injuries also received a total of 491,000 Ghana cedis. A report by the committee which investigated the matter was not made public, but recommended the payment of compensations. Deputy Local Government Minister Kwesi Boateng spoke to the press after handing over the package to the families.
The committee was tasked to do a number of other things. In fact, I've mentioned some of them. The first one was to confirm and pay the medical bills. The second one was to see to the burial and funeral rights of the deceased. And the third one was to look at the compensation. And then administratively, we're supposed to ensure that the decision of the Supreme Court was implemented. So the district capital had to be moved from Fuasi to Chadie. That has been done. And the ministry is currently putting up a district administration block for the Achuma Kwahoma district at Chadie.
Let's tell you about what government is doing. It says it has announced the recruitment of 4,500 police personnel into the Ghana Police Service to improve internal security in the country. According to President Akufo-Addo, who made the announcement, although the police are doing their best to maintain law and order in the country, the police-citizen ratio continues to hinder services' optimal output. Speaking at Binaba in the Boko West district as part of a 2-day working visit to the Upper East region, Nana Akufo-Addo reiterated the need for the recruitment and retooling of the police and military for better protection of the country and its citizens.
We had a police service that was very much under strain, under-resourced, without sufficient numbers of people to be able to carry out its work effectively in protecting us and guaranteeing internal security and peace. We've taken several decisions. One, to expand the numbers. This year alone, we're recruiting 4,500 more policemen to improve the police-to-people ratio in our country.